Chapter 342. Olivia knew that her future was very bleak. Lady Richard wiped the tears off her face before she said seriously, "Olivia, you used to be the princess in our house. I have always spoiled you, your parents spoiled you, and your brother also spoiled you a lot. You did not focus on your studies, and even after graduating, you refused to go to work, but that was still acceptable then. However, that was all in the past. Our family is not what it used to be, now. Olivia, you have to change. You have to learn how to be more mature so that you can share some responsibility on behalf of the Richard family. Otherwise, our family will only suffer more and more." Olivia nodded before she said, "Grandma, I am sorry. I was too playful in the past and I did not learn anything at all. I am sorry that I could not do anything for our family." Lady Richard squeezed Olivia's hand before she said earnestly, "Olivia, everything is already in the past. You are, and you will always be, my precious granddaughter. How could I possibly blame you for anything at all?" After that, Lady Richard said earnestly, "Now, there is an excellent opportunity for you to achieve multiple benefits in one go. You will not only be able to solve our family crisis, but you will also have an opportunity to rise up again. Do you want to grab hold of this opportunity?" When Olivia heard her grandmother's words, she became very excited and replied immediately, "Yes, Grandma. I would like that." As soon as Harold father and Harold heard Lady Richard's words, they also gathered around them. Harold father was very excited at this time, and he quickly asked his mother, "Mom, what kind of opportunity is that?" Lady Richard then spoke seriously, "I am talking about Chairman Richard. The one who is living in the guest room upstairs, Sean Richard." "Him?" Harold father asked again. "Did he promise to help us already?" "No." Lady Richard shook her head before she said, "He told me that we are not related to him, and he only came here today because he wanted to fulfill his father's dying wish. He has no obligations to help us in any way." Harold father did not understand what his mother meant, so he continued asking, "So, what do you mean then?" Lady Richard replied immediately, "I am saying that Olivia should seize this opportunity to get closer to Sean. I can tell that he is interested in Olivia." Harold father was shocked at this time, and he blurted out immediately, "Mom, are you asking Olivia to spend the night with him? He is even older than me." "So what?" Lady Richard retorted. "Is there an issue just because he is much older? Daniel was also not very young, but Olivia dated him for so long, even having an abortion because of him. What happened in the end? He only hurt Olivia and broke her heart. What else did he give her?" Harold father replied anxiously, "No matter how it ended, the relationship between Daniel and Olivia was a normal relationship between a loving couple. Chairman Richard is already an old man." Lady Richard said solemnly, "So what if he is already an old man? He is rich and powerful, and he has all sorts of connections and resources. Olivia will be able to get whatever she wants as long as she decides to follow him." Harold father waved his hand vigorously before he said, "No way. No way. I will not let that happen. I can accept what happened between Daniel and Olivia, but as her father, how could I accept an intimate relationship between Olivia and Chairman Richard? You can't accept it." Lady Richard snorted before she said, "Then, can you accept being a poor man? If the Richard Group goes bankrupt, what are you expecting to inherit from me? This old villa? Don't forget that the Richard Group owes the bank a lot of money. When we file for bankruptcy, the court will issue an order to take this villa back from us. It does not really matter to me since I would not be able to live for much longer anyway, but what are you going to do? What is going to happen to your family? Are you all going to live in a broken and old building like Trump and his family?" Harold father was speechless at this. He did not want to betray his daughter, but he did not want to be poor either. As he was at a loss, Olivia, who had been silent for a long time, suddenly spoke up and said, "Grandma, if he can help the Richard Group, I will be willing to spend the night with him. However, I have one condition. Lady Richard asked excitedly, "What is your condition?" Olivia grit her teeth before she said, "I want to become the director of the Richard Group. I want to hold the previous position that Emma held when she was still working for the Richard Group."